So the background story is, if you don't know, that you were shooting this weird little movie called Avengers or something, and you were apparently exhausted. It had been a 2-year project, and your co-producer, partner, and wife said, "Hey, let's shoot another movie during your mandatory time."
It wasn't actually mandatory. It was hard fought for. It was our vacation. We were going to go traveling. And she said, "No, you need to make a movie. Because you have to relax." I was like, "I can't possibly adapt this, cast it, and prep it in a month." And she's like, "Well, November doesn't really work for us."
What is the secret to working with a spouse, especially in your own home?
Well, first of all, find one who can build one so that it's perfect. And she doesn't mind if it gets messed up a little bit because she saw it when it was just timber. She built the place for people to create art in it, for them to come and paint, and we put on plays, and that trapeze in the back is where she learns trapeze from those girls.
Those girls were awesome.
We have a potting wheel. The police station is actually our basement, which is sprung dance floor. So we sort of, it's built for that. And we always knew we were going to film it. So, and the counter is weirdly far away from the back of the kitchen, so you can fit a camera in there. So, I did that on purpose, but I'm grateful.
Yeah, I like the shots where you're like, I'm going to shoot this through a banister.
Well, yeah, she created a lot of flow and a lot of places to sort of look and spy and see. And there were a lot we didn't even get to film, but which was perfect for this movie, obviously.
Do you feel it all weird that you sort of let us all into your house? That's very unusual.
I can't stress enough that I haven't.
I will unpack my bag.
I'm proud of the place. I think it's beautiful, and I wanted to film it. For a while, we didn't, have pictures of our kids, and we didn't have our underwear drawer in the shot. And my assistant did say, "Okay, we're going to do some special effects in the movie. We're going to digitally remove the number of the house in that one shot where you framed it in." I'm like, "Good call."
That's thoughtful. I believe this week you also became a doctor. Is that correct?
Yes, I am a doctor. If anybody has any problems, if they're feeling any, if they have problems with their letters, I will just cut you open. Just do it. Like any good Western doctor, I'm very drunk.
Is your PhD in horribleness?
It's actually an annoyingness. I sort of washed out of horribleness, but I do manage to. I won't talk about it.
And while you were there at Wesleyan giving this commencement speech the other day in a very jaunty cap, you told them that they were all going to die and that we had ruined the world for them. And they took that fairly well.
Yeah, they went with it. I think it wasn't exactly news to all of them. It was very inspiring, really. No, I was just going, "Oh, please remember what to say, please." And then I watched bits of it. I was like, I didn't know what I wanted. But enough of it came out.
Nice. And last night you also did a chat over at Lincoln Center, and you gave the nerd world some excitement a little bit. The blog headlines were, as often are, a little incorrect. But the one said, "Joss Whedon wants to include Batman in Avengers." There was no question mark, there was no winky face. Would you like to deal with that?
No, somebody asked me which superhero, besides the Avengers, the question was actually which superhero I'd like to do. And then they rephrased it. It was like, any Marvel hero, which one would I most want to make a film about? And I said Batman, because he is the Marvel hero in the DC universe.
But there's no horrible war going on between Marvel and DC now. No, you're not in hiding. Everything's okay.
I don't think anybody's worried that it's going to happen. I'm not going to make a Batman movie in my house. Wait a minute.
So, in terms of like Thanksgiving too, you will have a TV show starting in September.
Yes.
ABC.
Yes. Disney's, Marvel's, Agents, the early years.
That sounds great.
Lawyers.
So this is you've brought a lot to TV, as I think everyone here really feels. What do you want to do? What excites you that you want to try to bring to TV now?
My brother and do all the work. It was exciting for me because I love the Marvel Universe. I grew up in the Marvel Universe, and the fact that we're doing the cinematic universe, and then I'm working on the next Avengers movie, and then I'm consulting on the films is really fun. S.H.I.E.L.D. is kind of the other side of it. It's the story that I like to tell the most, which is the sort of the underdog story. It's about the people in a super world who are not super. It's about the people who didn't win that lottery, who aren't on the Avengers, and sort of the fallout from the fact that now there's this world where after the Avengers, everybody in the world knows that there's monsters and aliens, and and so it's about being ordinary. Needless to say, all of these ordinary people are geniuses, and they're also surprisingly attractive. Because it's TV, they'd be alone. But to deal a little bit with that sort of those ripple effects and that sort of disenfranchisement is interesting to me.